How's that, Nitro? Sorry about that. This is the problem with this dual system I have to do for like another week. Normally I can go live on Facebook and YouTube at the same time, but Facebook banned me. Uh, Therefore, I don't talk any political. I don't talk anything political anymore on social media, so I can stop being banned all the time. Because it's ridiculous. They banned me for 90 days on Facebook. 90 freaking days. It's horrible, but I believe this is my last week. So hopefully next week I'll be able to give everybody the quality on both ends that you're used to. What's up, Rich? How you doing, buddy? Sean, why no racing, man? What the hell? Rich, my boy Rich, told me about this place over in Nurk called Durko's. They got the best stromboli in the world. I swear to God. So for me, last week was I'm a good boy. You're right. Bill Lutz is definitely a bad influence and gets me in trouble. I don't say or do anything to be in any kind of trouble on social media. It's always him. So we went Friday. You saw put up one little short video for Bill. Was up at Watch It Woman. You know, YouTube. They're over on Facebook roasting me. It's horrible. All my people on YouTube are nice, unlike you Facebooks. What's up, Mr. Swanson? How you doing, Bubba? Jerry, how are you? Facebookers, man, I tell you. So we went Friday. We went to oh, absolutely boost. Let me know, brother. You know I'll be there. Like this weekend, I'll be out. Next weekend, not this weekend, but the following weekend. Yeah, be a good time. Invite your boy up. Some of these troublemakers are threatening to come to YouTube now. How you doing, John? I haven't seen you all year, man. How's things going? Hope everything's good your way. So yeah, Friday saw one of the videos. We were at Dragway 42 with Bill Lutz. Hey, Dave, what's up, brother? We're at Dragway 42 with Bill Lutz, doing some test and tune, and mostly what that entails for me is I take some video, and mostly I call them names and encourage them to turn up the horsepower. And you can only imagine how I encourage them, what kind of phrases I use that I can't say on social media, but it's effective a lot of times. So car's doing good. I think this weekend at No Prep Kings, it's going to be a whole different animal. It'll be nice to see that thing go down the track on all 8 cylinders for a change. What's up, Jason? How you doing, little buddy? It'd be nice to see them go down the track on all 8 cylinders. The last 2 times, they've been running fat, super fat, and killing cylinders with excess fuel because, having 0 time to tune it. But I think they got a real good handle on it now. I think the rumor is they're finally allowed to join in the race your way in portion of No Prep Kings now that they're not in trouble anymore. So it'll be interesting this weekend. I don't know anybody on. That's right, more boost. We did. We put this. I told him put the smallest pulley on there. Good thing Jeff Miller's there. So when Jeff Miller and Kenny Lutz are around, it doesn't take much for me to say, y'all being a little bit chicken. and then they're like, just start turning everything up. That's great. So we got more boost, and they planted more boost, and whew, that thing is ferocious. And as usual, this isn't a high quality operation. So whatever the hell I was just talking about before that, I got sidetracked. But it'll be nice to see that thing compete with all 8 cylinders at an event. Any of you guys going to, how you doing, Steven? Any of you guys going to No Prep Kings, Illinois this weekend? Who am I going to see there? I already know that I'm going to see all the guys from Ohio there. And James Teague's going. He hasn't been to Brandon will be there. I'll see you there then. James Teague, he's going to have the wagon there with that monster Pro Charge, freaking Hemi Pro Charge wagon. He's out of West Alexandria, Ohio. Bill Lutz will be there, obviously. Tony McKinney. Jasper, you can go, bro. I promise you. I promise you. You're good. Really, they just look for a diaper. That's the main thing they care about is the show has to go on, period. So they will make sure if you do wreck or the engine grenades, it doesn't get all over the track. No, sir, Sean. All right, I will, Rich. Sean, no, sir, I won't be. Duncan will be there. Dylan and I will be with Tony and B-Rad, Dean, Mr. Lutz, and all those guys at No Prep Kings this weekend. But I won't be here. I won't be here on the 23rd either. Hopefully, I'll be at. Hopefully, I'll be dig or die, man. One Josh is enough. So yeah, Duncan will be at Marion. I wish I could go. I know that's going to be a badass race. I was going to get to that here in just a minute. Yes, sir, Brandon. I got your stickers. I don't know. You know, we didn't talk about which ones did you want. Did you want one of these, Brandon, or did you want just one of these? And then I got that's the small ones, but I have these bigger ones too for the team. You know, but I also have them without the team. You tell me, but I'll bring both. Hell yeah, Sean. You'd be a good dude for dig or die. And listen, you know, I respect and love you and all that. And I appreciate you donating to my $100,000 when I win. You know what I'm saying? So thanks for buying in. Help me make sure I get that whole 100,000. No, Sean, you'll do real good down there. I have faith in you. I know you'll do real well down there. The good eye is going to be awesome. It's going to be absolutely awesome. So yeah, this Saturday, that's where Dylan and I will be. Duncan will be at Marion. Marion, for you locals or in this region, they're having their the first one of their new series. And sorry, I've been dealing with a bunch of sponsor stuff all day, and I didn't write down all their particulars like I normally do. So let me pull that up right now. Where is it at? Marion. Ugh. Hell yeah, Robert. I appreciate you, Bubba. Let me see. Oh, that's right. I can't keep up with everybody's nicknames. I know Jim has it on his. But this is their first. This is the first one in their no prep series, and damn it, Jim has it on his page. But if you know Jim, he posts 7,000 things a day. I don't know. So I have to weed through the 7,000 things real quick. You know. So, anywho, I'm not seeing it. And so it's MCR No Prep Series this Saturday. Small tire. Oh, I see what happened now. They made a whole page about it. They gave it its own page. All right. So where's the event details? So July 10th, Marion. I apologize that I didn't get Fabiano. Sorry if I mispronounced that. Appreciate you. David, what's up, buddy? It says no prep series. I'm not sure if it's a PYOP race or not. I tried to look and I don't know. It wasn't easy to find, and I should have researched that in advance, and I apologize, but I'll post it on the OGR Facebook page for everybody to see later. So this past weekend, we're at Bill's, had great, or up at Dragway 42, have a great time helping Bill and those guys get that thing together. I take that back. Fender was falling off, and I did a fender repair on the Camaro. So I didn't just talk shit while I was there all day. I did actually help fix the car, and that was something. So then I left that, and they stayed there. And apparently today I also became a moderator on Bill Lutz Racing's page. So I didn't know that. It just happened. And then Troy told me. So Bill, thanks for the update, buddy. But it'll be easier for me to update everybody with information on him that way. Yeah, you know, I'd do that too. You know, we do that to help update all the Ohio guys. So, oh yeah, another way to get banned. So we do that for all the Ohio guys. You know, help update everybody with what they're doing around Ohio, in Ohio, outside of Ohio when we can. And so there you go, Marion's PYOP. But so not only that, Tony McKinney, Dean, you know, we help out where we can. But so Friday I rushed from Dragway 42 and I drove 150 miles back to my side of Ohio to Newark for a street cash days. Listen, I could have stayed at Dragway 42 and helped. Yes, thanks, Kayla, for the update on the Marion. if you happen to have the link to all that information and you can PM it to me, I could tell everybody. It was frustrating trying to find it, and I got to keep moving. So yeah, Friday, I leave, test and tune, helping Bill. For a 19 car cash days on the street, and let's just say there will be no video of it. And I'm trying to be polite here, but if you just watch videos on YouTube and go to a couple cash days and you've never run one, probably shouldn't attempt it. You know, it's not as easy as it looks. There's a lot of stuff that the videos don't show you, and you have to keep it moving. For instance, chip draw should not take an hour and a half, especially when you have racers who've driven, well, I know several racers who live up by Dragway 42 or farther that drove over there like I did, so 150 miles to a cash days, and you waste an hour and a half of their time on a chip draw, and then you run all over Ohio to 13 different spots, because when you get to the first one, it takes another hour and a half to get the first pair off the trailer, and at the starting line, yeah, pretty shitty, man. Racers, and I'm not badgering anybody or anything. I'm just kind of doing this like a PSA type of deal, because it costs racers a lot of money to drive all over Ohio or wherever. You got your tow vehicle, you've done all your race car prep, fuel, maybe new tires, whatever. So you're going across the state for a cash day, and you're already into this for $200 or $300 minimum. Man, if you're putting that stuff on, you gotta respect these people's times. This is the second time in a month that this has happened. And I'm gonna just be frank. Central Ohio sucks for cash days, man. The racers and the imports got it all screwed up, and nobody respects spots. Hence the reasons you haven't seen me or some of the other places, people or organizations who are a little more reputable in that respect, try to put anything together of any kind of magnitude, because it's just Central Ohio sucks right now for that. So, you know, you got to respect these racers, man, and what they're doing, and the cost that they have involved. Because it's not free for somebody to drag their junk across the state. Like I said, an hour, hour and a half, 2 hours. And then they got to do that back, you know. So, you know, you got to be about your business. And if it ain't going to work, don't try to force it to work just to be cool. Because that's the least cool thing on the planet is fucking with racers. I don't know. I shouldn't be. I don't know. I'm on social media and I shouldn't be cussing, but you know, there really isn't any other way to word that effectively with my limited hillbilly vocabulary. So sorry if anybody expected a little more out of me, but really, you just can't jerk racers around. You know. So yeah. Yes. Yep. I think I saw him there running. So we got. So yeah, got home. Got tired of dealing with that. Got home. Oh, I think around 3:30 Friday. Went to sleep for about 4 hours. Headed down South Webster, Ohio. No, on my way home, I got several texts about that cash days because I made a post about it on Facebook, and you know, people were wanting to know what was up or whatever, and I don't know. Some people probably wish I didn't get this text now, but I got my opinions on things, and they're my own, and I didn't tell anybody to, you know, I don't tell anybody how to think or feel or anything. But I got invited to KD for their Civil War race. And I wasn't going to go because I had a bunch of stuff to do Saturday, and I got up early and did all my stuff Saturday, and then we decided to head down there. It's a great little no prep or pour your own puddle sketchy surface track, and it's got that hellacious ramp up to the sky. I think that hill that's your shutdown goes up so high you almost touch the clouds. It's crazy, but sorry, what did we miss? What did I miss over here? I'm trying to keep up with comments on both sides. Oh yeah, I did hear about that too Saturday. A whole bunch of people down at another spot doing burnouts and all that stuff got blocked in by the police, which is another reason why I don't do anything in Columbus or Central Ohio at all. You know, they showed up with eight police cars, blocked everybody in, and gave everybody a whole bunch of tickets and towed their stuff. What's going on, Brian? How you doing, buddy? You going to you gonna be over at MPK this weekend? James, appreciate that. We try really hard. I know. Listen, if you're watching our videos, we appreciate it because I know we're not the best out there. I know we don't have the best coverage, the best editing, and really, I need to do a lot better job of narrating and that. So if you stick it out with us for our low quality content, we really appreciate you, because if it was good, it'd be easy. Oh, that's right. You do got the Hustlers Brawl this weekend. Man, everybody's killing me. I made these commitments to follow these teams, man, for No Prep Kings, and I'm missing a bunch of my little races that I love. And Brian, I gotta get up. I gotta stop saying it because I really gotta get out there. Send me that link and we'll post it up on the Facebook page for sure. For all your info, man. And it sucks because I'm gonna be right there. What time is that? Is anything going on after midnight? Because after No Prep Kings, it ain't that far. I might slide over. Come think of it. Maybe we gotta do that. Especially as the streets are popping over your way right now. I don't need sleep. I promise you. So got the invite, went down to KD, filmed some stuff. Dragway 41 is the Hustlers Brawl, Jeremy, over by Chicago. Oh man, I hate a curfew. If there's anything that we could get going on in the streets, let me know, because that's where I'd rather be anyways. I love a track. Track's cool, blah blah blah, but I'm all about that street life. So we go down there, and there's a $10,000 guaranteed payout race. And frankly, I was surprised for that amount of money on a guarantee, and they paid it out. It wasn't like some shifty stuff that sometimes happens at tracks where they're like, oh, in the fine print, it was if we have this many cars or not. At the end of the day, they handed out $10,000 in cash. No disputing that, or no confusion or question, or you know what I mean. They handed out 10 grand, and that doesn't always happen. Oh, well, Brian, yes, send me your number. I gotta. How far is Joliet from you? Can't be that far. But absolutely, he's definitely making Terry proud with that car. That car's always been a monster, but Jacob's really doing a great job with it. Um, so we go down there, and if you've seen the video already, you know when it gets to the final round, um, there's a lot of confusion and controversy. And I've been seeing the comments on social media, on Facebook, and on uh, YouTube, and everybody seems to have their own opinion of it. I think I voiced my opinion, and I probably got a little. I get passionate sometimes, especially if I'm at the race and I'm at the starting line. It's people I know. Uh, you know, sometimes I back my people up. Jacob is from my area, so you know I probably got a little more passionate than I should have. Maybe it's a few times. I don't necessarily apologize for that because it is what it is. But I also am not here telling anybody to have a certain opinion one way or the other. I know everybody's been voicing their opinions, and I haven't really responded. And it's not because I'm a chicken or anything like that. I just don't want. I don't want to argue with anybody. You know what I mean? Everybody got their own opinions about how it went down. You can see the video. You see, I didn't cut the video off at any point in time. I wandered around as much as I could to hear as much as I could, so everybody could form their own opinion. But I just don't think the situation was handled as well as it could have been. It's definitely a tricky situation. Uh, there's no disputing that whatsoever. You're in the final round for $10,000, and both cars are leaking something on the line. You can't not have a race, you know. So you have to give both cars time to fix the problem. There's no doubt about that. But you know, I don't necessarily agree with a lot of things that happened or were said. But I understand in that situation, it's for 10 grand. So everybody's going to have an opinion about how they can try and get that 10 grand, then get their team to take that 10 grand home that day. So, you know, if you haven't seen the video, watch the video. Let me know what you think. You'll hear what I think. Like I said, I kind of voiced my opinion a few times. Probably shouldn't have during the filming or whatever, but sometimes I just get passionate. But they leaked. They gave him 10. They said they were going to give him 10 minutes to fix it, and I counted it down. They gave him 5 minutes and told them, but they had a minute. So they only gave them 6 minutes to fix it, and then the other side didn't get theirs fixed all the way, and they were going to give them another 10 minutes. I don't know, man. But in the end, they did get the race for the 10 grand. And Jacob came out on top. And I don't think anybody was jerks on either side or disrespectful or anything like that. Hopefully there's a learning curve there, and hopefully if anything like that ever happens in the future, it can be dealt with better. You know what I mean? But if both cars break at the line and they both get 10 minutes, that's it. They both get 10 minutes. A, you make sure you give them their full 10 minutes, and B, if after that both of them pull up and one of them still isn't fixed, they can't get another extension. So I think Jacob was very generous as a person and as a racer to give them an additional amount of time on top of the 10 minutes that they had to fix theirs. So congratulations to Jacob. Sorry, I'm reading. I can't read comments and talk at the same time sometimes. So congratulations, Jacob. You did a hell of a job, buddy. Glad to see Ohio win that money, even though it was both Ohio racers. But even more, for me, a Central Ohioan, because I'm a Central Ohioan. Yep, Sean, I agree. Yeah, Jamie. Jacob was driving it and doing a great job here lately. And if it ain't broke, don't fix it. He's got that thing working right now really, really well. And, just keep improving it. That's a dangerous car for anybody in the no prep world, PYOP world. And I hope to see Jacob go to some bigger races because I think he can compete with some of these bigger names out here and keep doing well. I think Billy was having some issues, but based on like the first 2 rounds, Billy, Nick, and Jacob were my favorite 3 for the event. Unfortunately, Billy drew Nick in the second round, and Billy just squeezed by Nick on that one. Nick's got some issues that he's trying to iron out, but he still did real well, all things considered. And I know it. Oh yeah, the Vega works really well. They've done a really good job on it. So yeah, there was no slouches down there. I mean, no disrespect to Tyler, who was in the finals, because his first couple passes were pretty quick, but man, he poured it on in the semis, and then this pass in the finals was freaking flying. I mean, I'm not saying he didn't deserve to be there because he put Billy out, and he deserved to be in the finals that day. So it was a great race. I look forward to going back down there, and hopefully the Blazer, once it's done, maybe we'll even take it down there and try that insanity out of that freaking shutdown that goes straight up a cliff, basically. But nobody got hurt, and that's the main thing. Was no accidents that day. A lot of good racing, and hopefully next time it'll be a lot bigger than it was this time, and we can see a lot more. I think I saw a post today about Midnight Madness coming up here in a couple weeks, and that Bill and Billy are going to help promote that and help spread the word. So hopefully they they can help get some people back down there. And yeah, James, that's exactly it. He pushed the head gasket, and that's why his catch can kept overflowing. So there's only 2 fixes, or there's only 2 scenarios, honestly, in that situation. Is you drain it. You got 10 minutes, so you could have drained all the water out of it and ran it without water. And I mean, it's 10 grand. Is it worth it to you? But you definitely can't go there spraying water, at those speeds, spraying water all over the track and all over your tires. Oh, Lord knows what would happen then, Yeah, Troy, the gentleman that wrecked at Magnolia, I did talk to Chris Lane like Wednesday or Thursday, and he said he had talked to that gentleman that day, and that he was sore and banged up. Obviously, it was a hell of a crash at Magnolia, but that he was fine, and he's already trying to figure out how to get back to racing, what his next move's going to be, and how he can get back to racing ASAP. So good for him. Prayers for him and his family on a speedy recovery and hopefully a quick return to the track. That car is a beast. God, that car was gorgeous. So hopefully he, hopefully he freaking comes back out just as strong. I agree, James. It's a Turbo LS car. I didn't see if it was I didn't get a chance to see what, if it was just a junkyard motor or $1 million, but either way, drain it and send it. It's what I would have done for 10 grand. If it's a $1 million motor, it's the worst you're gonna have to do. Freaking machine the freaking machine it and put bigger pistons in there. Well, that'll suck. More horsepower. Boo hoo. No. Or it's a junkyard motor. You spend $300 of that 10 grand and go buy another one. Oh God. Yeah, that's a doozy there. But I mean, they weren't doing anything wrong, so that Silverado owner that the Mustang bounced off of. I mean, they definitely got a legitimate insurance claim, but geez, that's a hell of a thing there. So this weekend, if you're in the Northern Illinois, yeah, that's right, 20. Yeah, just crank it down, smash that gasket. If you're in the Northern Illinois area, go see my homie Brian up at the Hustlers Brawl, Dragway 41 for their backwards race. It's always a good race, real competitive. One of the trickiest surfaces in the United States, without a doubt. If you're in if you're in the Ohio area, and you feel like going to Marion, they got their No Prep Series this Saturday. There's a PYOP event, and again, another tricky surface. Great crowd, great group of people. Always some great racing there. Always a good time. All right, and Facebook, Ron's sharing the link for MCR. Thanks, Ron. Appreciate that. Also, all of you, no matter where you are, August 7th, our race. The only backwards race in Ohio at National Trails Raceway, because they're the only ones with the big enough cojones to put this on. Everybody else is real scared to do these backwards races right now. And, IHRA and NHRA and all these guys are giving them shit, but National Trails has stuck to their guns and stayed with us, stayed true to us as an organization, Ohio Grudge Racing, and as racers. So we, make sure on August 7th you get out there. We got the first ever real true Run What You Brung class, and I got some crazy stuff in that. You'll see door cars racing dragsters. They got some top sportsman guys who swear to God they're going to take home all the money. We have for the kids, we got Power Wheels Racing. Working on a few sponsors for that. We already have one sponsor ponying up $100 trying to get a few more. RC no prep. These RC no prep guys. This is Duncan's deal. So we'll have to have a full-blown video on that before long, and Duncan will have to fill you guys in. I don't have an RC car. I don't do that. Not that I don't want to. I'm just spending every extra penny I have on the Blazer right now, so I can't afford any financial distractions. Nope. For our race, you can get tickets at the gate. We're not doing anything in advance. We got plenty of seating. Last time we had over 1,200. We had over 1,200 spectators there, and I believe it was like 80 cars that showed up for the various classes. Sean Salt put some in for the Power Wheels too. Thanks, Sean. Appreciate you, Bubba. You're an awesome guy. Sean is also a sponsor of the one of the sponsors of the Run What You Brung class. So we appreciate you guys down there at Duncan. I'm late. What I miss? I just told them everything there was to know about these damn RC cars, and now you show up talking about I'm late. What I miss? Listen, y'all know us. You see us. You know I love that dude to death. Some days I want to kill him. Can you tell by the look on my face what kind of mood I'm in right now? This dude, man. Yeah, the work wife is about to get divorced. No, we were just talking about the next week. You'll have to make sure that you're on here so you can explain to everybody all the intricacies and details you have planned for the RC No Prep at Uncaged. Oh, I'm definitely bringing Axel to the RC No Prep. Y'all ever seen a Rottweiler chase RC cars before? Dude loves them. Loves them. Hell yeah, James. That'd be nice. Ford powered. You're a brave dude, man. You got more money than I do. I build all Chevy stuff because it's cheap and I'm broke. Well, Chris, just send me a PM on what you want to sponsor, what class you want to sponsor, and we'll definitely add you to the list, buddy. We appreciate you guys for stepping up and helping the event. See, that's where you're wrong, Duncan. Axel's actually pretty fast. Axel chases the quad runner pretty frequently, and that dude has kept up with the quad runner at 35-ish miles an hour. And let me tell you, if he's sitting right there, he'd probably snatch that thing up pretty quick. You'd be crying like a little girl. Crying like a little girl about your damn RC car. But yeah, James, I got cheap small block Chevy. Well, I'm getting ready to learn all about LS stuff now too. But yeah, I got all that cheap stuff. I can't afford a Ford powered anything, and I'm sure can't afford a Mopar powered anything. Oh, there you go. We'll bring them down. Chris, and let them run in. There's a couple of classes for the Power Wheels, mainly for kids to have some fun. Yeah, Sean, I used to run Axel pretty frequently. He used to be pretty quick, but honestly, he's 8. He's pretty old. But I bet you can get a couple of MRC cars. That dude, he's a fanatic. I don't know what it is about him. So yeah, we got So we got small tire, big tire. I'll tell you, if you're coming here for quality, you came to the wrong place. You gotta get. He's got a new cat that Axel could go play with. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, we'll be betting on the car. We'll be betting on the RC cars just like the big cars. Absolutely, absolutely. And so we'll be doing that too. There'll be some betting going on. But we got small tire, big tire, hard tire, stick shift class, run what you brung class. We have a modern muscle class, but man, nobody's really talking to me about that. I don't know where you modern muscle people at. You guys cry and cry, but damn it, nobody's hitting me up about this. Modern muscle class. And then the same thing with the bike guys. Bike guys cry and cry. Nobody ever builds a class for us. We don't ever get to have any fun. Nothing. Where you at? Bike guys, get at me. You want to start getting some of these spots? Modern muscle guys. So stick shift guys and hard tire guys, woof. It's crazy. They're all over it. But to run what you brung, I'll tell you, there's dragsters, there's door cars. You might see some people from the TV show No Prep Kings there. Can't guarantee it, so I'm not really pushing that, but I do have a few on the hook for it if they're able to make it, but that don't mean shit because they're busy. You know, those guys all do a lot of stuff and they're all busy, but it would be cool. Yep, hard tire. I don't know it. I don't know that we'll have. I don't know what you mean by slow class, John. Hard tire. Modern muscle's probably going to be one of the slower classes. Stick shift. Those guys are flying. Those guys are flying. You know what's funny? We used to have a cat, Sean, and that cat used to whoop that Rottweiler's ass all the time. I don't even, bro, I'm telling you, I don't even get it. That dog is useless. Why do you think I try to give him away all the time, man? He's useless. He's good for petting, eating, and shitting up the backyard. That's about it. I see Jasper. I see those videos Phil and them got going on, man. Phil said they're coming crew deep for the RC money. I think, Duncan, how much money you got in sponsor money right now? We got another thing worked out, but we can't talk about it. It's not for the RC guys. It's not worked out completely yet, but we got something else worked out for them. But I think, Duncan, are you still on there? I think he's got the pot up to like $500 in sponsor money on RC stuff. I don't know. See what I mean? This dude, man. I was like, so is that it? Am I right? You're up to $500 on sponsor money plus all the Oh, so yeah, $750 plus all the buy-in money goes back to the racers. So this RC pot's getting ready to be about as big as some of these class pots. You know, with the sponsor money. National Trail Raceway, Saturday, August 7th. Yeah, the delay sucks, man. Facebook sucks on their live feeds, man. Without my software that I normally can run, these live feeds suck on Facebook. But well, John, you can come up and test and tune. I'm gonna keep it real. 12-second streetcar. I mean, modern muscle you might do all right in if it's a 94 or newer. Stick shift or hard tire, or any of the other classes, I'll just keep it real. They ain't for you. You can definitely come up there and test and tune though, and you can definitely Oh, look at this. Jasper Grand trying to get some stuff locked in. Already. See the RC stuff. These guys are just as rowdy with these RC cars as they are with the big cars. Hell yeah, Jason. Bring it. She'll love that modern muscle class. I love to see the girls. I love to see all the girls show up and start doing some of the no prep stuff, man. I know they gotta be tired of these bracket classes. And listen, bracket racing's all right. And before any of y'all get on here and cry to me about they give away so much money, I don't care. I don't care. I'd rather drive a race car and get every penny out of that gas pedal that I put into the drivetrain than put a throttle stop on something and just literally go down the track like I'm getting groceries on a Sunday. I want my money's worth. I want every freaking tenth of ET that I bought, every tenth of mile an hour I bought, and that's just how it is. Yep, TNT's backwards also. So you can buy a tech card to do TNT and or grudge race. You know, if you got a buddy you want to grudge race or somebody there that you want to call out and grudge race, but you don't want to get in one of the classes. Or if you just want to go down the track backwards and see what it's like, because it's a different experience, I promise you. You can do that too. So it's a great time. Show up and have some fun. Spectate, bet, you know, TNT, grudge race, get in a class. I mean, I think we got just about something for everybody. I can't think of what we don't have. And hitting the brakes to win. Exactly. Why you want to spend all that money on the horsepower just to hurry up, get there, hit the brakes, and they go, oh, I won. I stopped it just in time. I know some of y'all gonna be giving me shit for that, but just saying. I'm just saying, I bet you there ain't a woman in here or a man in here I bet you a woman ain't ever told any of you men, don't put it all the way in. Guarantee you. So I ain't doing that in racing either. I'm not just gonna put part of it in. Hell with that. So we'll have some fun regardless. Exactly, James. Put your foot through the mother effing floor and have some fun. That's it. I didn't come to. I really, you know, for all the crap I talk, I really do. I really do. Some of those comments coming in on the delay now for that comment a few seconds ago. I know. I respect the technology and the dedication, and there really is an art to using like 70% of your horsepower to go a consistent number. I really do understand that. But exactly, we ain't Ohio bracket racing, and I ain't ever bracket racing. You wanna. Here's how I've bracket raced several times. You go to a track and TNT's running slow, so you pay the $20 to enter the bracket, and then you pull the tires and run your number, and then you thought, you know, oh, I need another qualifying pass. Obviously, I got to dial that back a little bit, and then you go faster. Bracket guys love that shit, and so do tracks. I promise you. When you get down to get your time slip at the little box down by the scales, they always got a fun little conversation to have with you. Absolutely, Ruthless Race Cars. KD is a cool little track, man, and it was a good time. There was some stressful stuff at the end there, you know what I mean? But all in all, man, the event was good. Racing was good. And it was a good time for all. So I had a good time. But what am I missing? Jasper says he bets a white Mustang with black doors wins the backwards. You are a contender. What's that? The race is on Saturday, August 7th. Todd, there's a bunch of people going to Marion on Saturday. I've seen a ton of people. A lot of the usual suspects. Duncan will be there taking pictures. I will be at No Prep Kings. Unfortunately, not unfortunately, but it is unfortunate because I like the Marion races. But it is what it is. I made the commitments I've made, and I got to go with what I said I would do. But Marion will be a good race. They're No Prep series, and I would expect that you'll see some very fast people there. And I take that back. Duncan has to work good guys for his day job, so he may not be there. He probably won't be there, he says. But I know Jeff. I know Jeff, Midwest Media, Bigfoot, master photographer will be there, and I'm sure I don't know who else goes there. Tell Mama I want my sticker back. And then Tara did that. Give her a look. Y'all ain't coming. Get the look. Tara, it's all right. I know her plans are sitting at home scared because she just knows how to bracket race. It's all good. So get your butts to Marion, or if you're if you're up around the Chicago way or want to try something new, Brian's deal is always good. Up there at Dragway 41. So yeah, a lot of good stuff. I don't know. I think I've caught everybody up. We've talked about it all. Anything I've missed? Anybody got any questions? Because I got a lot of design work to do. Our new shirt coming out is gangster, but man, it's a lot of work. And today, a lot of companies have stepped up to help sponsor the shirt, and we appreciate all of you. And she don't know where I live. She can't do nothing. But really, today and tomorrow is the only days I got to work on it. So I gotta get. Don't you get on here flipping me off, girl. I can't wait for everybody to see it. But we're gonna just hold this one close. It's a really good design. It's got some really crispy artwork, and I think it appeals to our crowd. And then some. I think everybody will love it. I hope you guys love it as much as I do, anyways. Yeah, I know. I meant to call you about that, Sean. That blah. But turboed. I'm happy to hear that's going to be back out. Yeah, Hustlers Brawl, man. Absolutely. So hopefully, though, I was talking to Brian earlier, maybe if you were here or not, Ruthless, about maybe there'll be some after hours festivities going on since I got to miss the Hustlers Brawl. But I'll be up that way, so maybe I can get in some hood rat stuff. That wouldn't suck. But I gotta wrap this up because I can get my ass back to work. All the sponsors, everybody who sponsored the shirt, you guys are wonderful. We're gonna put a list up here tomorrow, and Turbo, sorry. Show you guys some appreciation and love. The shirt we're probably not going to show off until right before the event. It's not an event shirt, but we're just holding off. I want to show a finished product. I don't want to show artwork, and it's going to be real close to the time. It's going to be real close to August 7th before we have a finished product in our hand. I think right now we're putting together an order for 500 or 600 shirts, so it's going to take the company a little bit of time to get us in their queue and get them all done, but you guys will love them. Oh, well, if get a hold of me, Ruthless, on PM if you're up that way and something's going to happen, because No Prep Kings gets over pretty quick, and I don't need sleep. I'll wake up. I'll probably wake up Thursday at 4 a.m. and get 4 or 5 hours sleep all the way until I get home sometime Saturday evening. So, I'm all about the hood rat stuff. A couple years ago, I got you, Troy. Yeah, Jason, you can get a shirt because it's not a team shirt. A couple years ago, I made a video about because I was getting blown up all the time. So I told people, I was like, and I made this video. I was like, listen, I'm not inviting people to nothing no more. Don't send me PMs or any of that stuff. And boy, has that been a ride. I've got some hate mail, some hate messages. Somebody even made a group because of that. So it's whatever. So don't no invite me. If there's some fun shit going on and I'm out in your neck of the woods, make sure you invite me. Oh God. But yeah, send me a PM, man. Either way, I need something to do. I just can't sit around. I get out there and get moving around. I got to do stuff on the weekends. I'll make sure to give your shirts to Bill again, Troy, so that way I know for a fact that you get them. Are you going, Troy? You going out there, Illinois, Troy? Are you actually going to go to one? You didn't even go to Columbus, did you? Oh, you did, because you left the fucking spark plug wires off the damn car. I forgot about that. Yeah, when y'all see that episode of No Prep Kings, remember, Troy Hayes didn't put the spark plug wires back in Bill Luke's Hemi. When there was that drama scene, just remember who to blame, Troy Hayes. But anyways, I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Next week, hopefully I'm off a ban and everything can be in one central place and we can all have a lot better conversation. That way all the Facebook people and all the YouTube people can talk to one another also, because I got 40 people over here on Facebook and I got 15 or so on YouTube, and I know everybody wants to have fun in the comments together. So Troy, that was not your dad. Do not blame your dad. You're a horrible, horrible human being to blame your dad for leaving them plugs out of that freaking motor. Oh, it's very easy to leave the plug wires out of a Hemi motor. Just ask Troy Hayes how to do it. So, all right, guys. Appreciate you guys and gals for tuning in. Have a good week. and we'll keep some content coming. And this weekend we'll upload a bunch of stuff one way or another. So have fun, be safe, take care.